Okay, welcome back. This is Tech and Learning Live at ISTE 2015. My name is Kevin Hogan. I'm Content Director for Tech and Learning, and I'd like to welcome you to our experiment here in live streaming, broadcasting live from ISTE, which is the world's largest ed tech event. We've had a number of great interviews today. Our latest guest here is also one of our newest voices that is going to be appearing at a future Tech and Learning Live in New York in the fall, and we're hoping that she will blog with us and continue the conversation that we have with most of our advisors over the years. Her name is Karen Blumberg. Karen, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Maybe you can give us a little bit of your background and where you got your interest in education technology.
Sure. I'm currently a middle school technology integrator at the school at Columbia University, so New York City. And I guess I started by teaching math, and then I fell into being the one that figured stuff out. And then after that, I realized, oh, I teach people how to do stuff all the time. And I was teaching math with Geometer Sketchpad, which I still maintain is one of the best pieces of educational software out there. You learn math by using the program, which to me speaks volumes. And then I started integrating technology like 15 years ago, and I've seen a lot change. And apparently you get old enough and you're in the business long enough that you recognize how cyclic it is, to an extent. Like I didn't realize that in 2000 I had a makerspace. You know, like I was teaching robotics and programming, and I would take the Legos and the motors and the sensors and split them up into their own bins.
Right.
That's
there it is.
Right
That's
there.
what it is.
So it's just kind of cool to see a lot of interest in the movement right now, and a lot of people teaching coding, and there's all these ways of learning coding.
Right.
And I'm used to Logo.
Okay.
There are cool things out there now, and it's nice to know that I used to use Logo blocks and RoboLab, and the current iteration of Scratch is that.
Right.
It's just evolved.
Right.
So it's nice to have that little background. And of course, I even have a more limited background than people that have been in the field longer.
Well, the question I always hear over and over again at ISTE is, what is cool this year? So that's my first interview question to you. What has been cool for you this year so far?
It's been cool. I actually came with a bunch of colleagues, so it's been cool to teach them how to navigate ISTE. So I tell them to go to the poster sessions because I've learned some interesting things from talking to students at Science Leadership Academy, and they were showing off how they use the Vernier probes. I took Spanish, so every time I see a word like that, I get confused. So they were showing how they use the probes. Science Leadership Academy went Chromebooks, so now they have to do everything in the cloud. So it's cool. They have that box that connects to any device, you know, iOS, Chrome, Android, whatever. So that was interesting to see. So I thought that was pretty cool. That now you can be device agnostic and still do cool things with scientific probes. There's a lot of stuff at the Expo Hall that I appreciated learning about, including a nice kit by Hue for doing stop motion animations. And there's a lot of products out there where you can do stop motion animations. I just thought that this was packaged nicely, and they had a really good piece of software that it's associated. It's based on SAM animation, and they're giving you a very nicely sized camera that can point downwards. So I thought that was worth getting.
Sure.
Like $50 a pop. It seemed like a bargain to me. And also I went to some great sessions about copyright, and another one on using Minecraft in education. And I also went to some big sessions, like an Alan November session, which I think is important for everybody attending ISTE.
Sure.
I also think another person that's important to hear from is Gary Martinez, excuse me, Sylvia Martinez and Gary Steger. But I think they might think it was funny that I said Gary Martinez. I think it's entirely
I think
possible.
they definitely would, yes.
Yeah. So and it's amazing also the thing I like about ISTE is when you come back year after year, you end up meeting people.
When you think about ISTE, is it just this week, or do you have kind of a communication or an involvement with the organization year-round, or is it just the show for you?
I'm on a lot of listservs, so I definitely get mailings from ISTE, and I learn about things. You can follow the hashtag. People still use that hashtag. So as long as you have a column in Twitter, or TweetDeck, excuse me, which for ISTE 2015, you can still maintain the community and that communal feel of let's share resources.
Great, great. Well, thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it. Now get back out there to the sessions and to the expo floor.
Okay, let's go.
Keep going. Thank you.